Yeah. Hello, Amira. Good evening. So my name is Prakash. I'm the math tutor for this webinar. Okay.
Okay, sir. Hi, sir.
Hi. Okay, Mohammed. Okay. Okay. So we'll start the class in a moment. Okay. So let's wait for. I mean, if anybody joins, okay. Let's wait for another 30 seconds or so. Okay. So we can start the class then. So I hope you guys know today's webinar, right? So we're going to discuss about the factorization of algebraic expressions. So I think you guys know what is algebraic expressions. Maybe you learned it if you attended the previous webinars. You could have, I think. The expressions. Okay, let's quickly revise some basics of algebra. I hope everyone knows that. What is expression? What is expression? Expression is a combination of terms. Combination of terms, which means it has like two to three terms. I mean, more than one term we can call it as. What do you mean by a term? For example, 2x is one term, 5 is another term. So if you combine both the terms, it becomes an expression. Okay. So the expression have many terms. For example, if I write the expression like this, see how many terms this expression has? We have 4 terms, 3x, 3y, 9z, 6. We have 4 terms. So combination of multiple terms is nothing but an expression, algebraic expression. So that's the basic thing. I hope you guys know that. So from this algebraic expression, how do we factor out? How do we factorize? That's what we are going to discuss today. Okay. So these are the introduction to algebra. I think you guys already know what is variables. Variables are the alphabets. We used to call alphabets as a variables in algebra, okay? In mathematics generally rather. And constants are the numbers. I hope you guys know that. Numbers can be any numbers, positive, negative, whole, and everything. So terms, as I said, the terms.
Hello,
so
sir.
Yeah. Yes, please go ahead. The terms are the combination of a variable and a constant, or else we can say separate constants and separate variables. You can see that all are terms. Expressions, as I said, it's a combination of some terms, multiple terms, you can call it as maybe 2, maybe 3, more than 3, like that. Okay. And equations as an equal signs, we are not going to concentrate on equations today. We're going to concentrate on the expressions. So our topic is the factorization. So how do you factor the expression? By using the common term. Okay, so that's what I'm going to explain now. So how do you factor? What do you mean by a factor? Factors. I think you guys know what is factors in a sense, right? For example, factors of 12. What are the factors of 12? So the numbers which can be which we can divide this 12. For example, we can divide 12 by 1. We can divide 12 by 2. We can divide 12 by 3, 4, 6, 12. So these are the factors of 12. I hope you guys already know these things. From this, what is the highest factor? Which is 12. So similarly, if you're comparing the two things, quickly, what are the factors of 18, guys? 1. 18 can be divisible by 1. 18 is divisible by 2. It is divisible by 3. We can't divide by 4 or a 5, but we can divide by 6, then 9. I think that's it. We have 18. Okay, so if we compare, these are the factors of 12 and 18 separately. But if we combine together, what is the common factor? I mean, the highest common factor, I mean to say, the highest common factor is 6. I hope you guys know that. But we have a common factors as 2 and 3 as well as 6. But in that, highest common factor is 6. I hope you guys know that. So in today's topic in factorization, we are going to factorize the expressions by taking out the common term, by taking out the highest common term, HCF. For example, let's try a simple question here. The first one, factor. Okay, one more thing. Once you find the factor, for example, you find the factors of 12 as a 4 and 3. So if you multiply those factors, the answer has to be the original number. I hope you guys know that. So 4 and 3, the factors of 12, because if you multiply 4 and 3, we'll get 12 again. Similarly, 1 and 12, or else 2 and 6. Okay, all these are factors of 12. So which means what? Once you find the factors, if you multiply those factors together, it has to be the original answer. I mean the actual question. Okay, let's try one question. Factorize 2x plus 10. It's a very straightforward and a simple question. You can see that. Factorize. Factor 2x plus 10. How do you factor this one? Any idea, guys? Anybody? Muhammad, Iris?
Sir, yeah, we can cancel 2 as 1 and 10 as 5. So it can be 1x plus 5.
Yeah, exactly what you said is correct. So we need to check the terms. We have a two terms, as you see, 2x and 10. And in 2x and 10, the constants are 2 and 10. So what is the common factor? As you said, it is 2. So which means we need to take that common factor outside the brackets and whatever we have, which is x plus 5. So how you got x plus 5? I hope you guys know that. Once you taken that 2 outside, you just need to divide it, right? Divide by the common factor which you have taken out. So we'll get 2. This 2 cancels out. We'll get x plus 5. Or rather, as you said, 1x plus 5 is also the same. But make sure you are using this 2. You have to keep this 2 as a, I mean, in the answer. If you're not supposed to take, I mean, you need to keep both, right? So what are the factors of this question? The factors of that question is 2 and x plus 5. Okay, let's try one more question, guys. Factorize 3x minus, let's take a different question, guys, sorry, 6x minus 27. What is the common factor in this? Anybody? Anyone? Iris? Muhammad?
Sir, the answer will be 2x minus 3. So sorry, 2x minus 9.
Okay, but you said 2x minus 9, okay, but you forgot to say one more factor. which means whatever the common term you are taking, which is 3, so you have to write outside that. Okay, you need to include that, Mohammed. Okay, so but your answer is correct. Okay, 2x minus 9 is an answer. I hope you know. I hope Iris. Do you understand, Iris? How we got this? Iris. Okay. So let's try maybe little difficult questions now. So factorize 9x square minus 3x. Please read the question carefully. Maybe let's take it as a 6x instead here. How do you factorize? Mohammed, do you have any idea? How do you factorize? We need to take out the common term out. What is the common term?
Wait. Sir, first what we can do, like you see the 9x square, we have to multiply 9 as twice, so it will be 9 times 9 will be 81.
No. We are not multiplying. X is a variable here, isn't it?
Okay.
So you need to take the constants, which is 9 and 6. What is the common factor of 9 and 6? You guys, I hope you guys agree that both the numbers is divisible by 3. So which is the common factor is 3. And we have x square here, we have x here. So which means we do have a x as a common in both the terms. So 3 times 3x, 3x times 3x is 9x square minus 3. This is an answer. Okay, so Iris said, Iris said 2. Yeah, exactly 2, Iris. Very good. Okay, so after finding the answer, you can check it whether you're correct or not, which is by distributing. Just expand this expression and check whether we get the original question or not, actual question or not. 3x times 3x is 9x square.
9x square minus 6.
6x, right? You need to include that. So I think our answer is correct. Okay. I think you guys need to try one question before we move to the next type of questions. So factorize, let's say 10x square minus 15x. Okay. So what is the common term here and how do you factorize, guys?
5x bracket.
Come on.
5x.
Yes. Yeah.
5x minus 2x.
2x, good one. What a, yeah?
Minus 2.
Okay, see, if you're finding it difficult, it's fine. So I will explain the other method. So what you understand is you got the 5x as a common term. That's a very good sign. And then what you can do is you can just divide by the common term which you got, which is 5x. So like this, okay? You can add one more step if you want to. Then I think you got the answer. Can you please tell me the answer now? It's a very easy now. Okay, see, x cancels out. 5 times 3 is 15. So the answer is 5x into 2x minus 3. Iris, do you understand?
Yes.
Great. So let's try one more. Factorize 3x square y, rather 3xy minus 9x. So please tell me, how do you factorize this one? Muhammad? Iris?
Yes, sir. So we can like take 3 1 the 3. It will be 1 x y minus 3 x.
Okay, so what is a common term
Or
here?
basically xy minus 3 x.
Okay, so
3.
you said 3x is a common term. So y minus 3 is on. I mean, y minus 3 comes inside the bracket.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good one. Very good, Iris. You also answer correctly.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are the basic questions, okay? So we'll try one more question in this. So let's say, how do you factorize 3x square y minus, I will change that 3 to something else, like maybe a 15, and then 27xy. Please tell me, how do you factorize? Rather, what is the common factor here?
Sir, wait, wait. Sir, wait.
Sorry, I was not able to hear you. I mean, can you please repeat that? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, please
Sir,
tell me. Please tell me now. Hello.
sir, is it 3xy brackets 5x minus 9?
So 3xy is a common term, as Iris said. Let me check, Iris. 3xy bracket x
5
5x
minus 9.
minus 9. That's an excellent one, Iris. I hope Muhammad understands this. Do you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, great. We'll try one more question before we move to the different types. So let's say, yeah, 14x square minus y minus, okay, 35xy square, guys. So how do you simplify? How do you factorize this one? So first, you need to find the common term here. I mean, highest common term here. Muhammad, would you like to answer, Iris?
I'll answer you, sir. Sir, for this,
Mhm.
the answer will be, I'll tell you where.
7, 2xy.
Yes, sir. So 7x square y. Sorry, 7xy.
XY, okay,
Yeah. Bracket
okay,
2x
okay, excellent.
minus 5.
5. Is there anything to write after 5?
Wait, sir. I'll tell you. Yeah. 5y.
Why? Because why? So that's excellent. So I assume that you guys understand this one. What about Iris? Do you agree with this answer?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so these are the basics. Okay, so we'll move to the different types of questions now. Have a look at the what do you call it? The PPT here. See the first method we tried. So this by taking the common term. So next one by grouping method. I will explain how to factorize by grouping method now, guys. And yeah. So as you see here, we can what do you call it? We can factorize the algebraic expressions in 3 different ways or 3 different methods. You can say that. Uh, but I think you guys need to learn all these things. First thing you already understand. So factorization using common factors. So that's what we did so far. What do you mean by a grouping, and what do you mean by by using the formulas, identities? I will explain now, guys. Yeah, have a look at the board. So I hope everyone understand how to solve using using the common factor. That's what we did so far. Now, grouping. Okay. For example, we have a question like, okay, just a moment. One moment, guys. Yeah. So we might have a question like this. So what are the factors here? Factors, I mean, factors is not about writing it in a single expression. You need to write it in a two parts, two factors or three factors based on the question. See, in the previous question, the factors of the first question is 3xy as well as 5x minus 9. So similarly, we need to write, I mean 2 to 3 factors depends on the question. So we need to write the answers as like this with the brackets. Okay, one factor here, the other factors here. So we are going to use the grouping method here. So what do you mean by that? Let me explain quickly. So we need to take the two terms. Okay, we need to group the two terms, but which two terms we need to fix it that. So we need to take based on the question. So, but in this one, I have written, I mean, straightforward. So we need to take the first two terms and find the common term. What is the highest common term in the first two terms? It is 2x. If we take 2x out of this thing, we'll get x minus 3 as Iris said. Okay. And then the next two terms. What is the common term, guys, in 5x minus 15? 5 is a common term. So I'm just keeping this plus sign as it is here. And x minus 5 3s are 15. That's an excellent one, Iris. And then finally, what we do in this, again, you can see one more common factor. What is the common factor here? X minus 3. So if you take out the common factor, the remaining term becomes the other factor. So the answer for this one is this. The factors of the above question is x minus 3 times 2x plus 5. Mohammed, do you understand? You want me to explain again?
Yes, sir.
Sorry?
No, sir.
I mean, I'm ready
No,
to
we
explain if
understood.
you understood. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Okay, so when we use this grouping method, especially while factorizing the quadratic functions, that's what we are going to learn now, guys. Before that, please tell me the identities, the formulas, the third method. I hope you guys know what is a plus b whole square. Anybody? What is the formula for this? What is a plus b whole square, which is nothing but a plus b times a plus b. So which means you just need to distribute and you need to find the answer. You guys know this formula, this identity? Yes, no? Iris, Muhammad?
No.
No. Okay, so let me explain. See, I will write the answer first. A square plus b square. See, a plus b whole square in a sense. See, what is 5 square? What we do 5 times 5, right? Which is 25. Similarly, a plus b whole square in a you guys understand that. Then multiply, which is distribute. So a times a and a times b. A times a is a square, a times b is ab, and then multiply by b. What is b times a? Ab, and next one b times b, b square. So, and you can see that in between we have AB and AB, which is 2AB. That's what the answer is. You can see the answer, A square plus 2ab plus b square, guys. I hope you guys understand now. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay, great. Mohammed?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So similarly, another formula, a minus b whole square, you just need to do the same, which is a minus b times a minus b. If you do that, we'll get the answer is a square minus 2ab plus b square. If you want me to explain, I will quickly do that to you. So just expand this, multiply this, a times a square, a times b, or rather a times minus ab, and multiply by minus b now, minus b times a minus ab, and minus b times minus b becomes plus b square. And you can see that in between we have minus ab and minus ab, which is minus 2ab, guys. Okay, if you're able to remember these formulas, try to remember. Otherwise, it's not a problem. You can just you can just solve it and find the answer. So the last one, the last one, I hope you guys heard of the difference of square formulas. What is a plus b times a minus b? Just expand this. We'll get a square minus a plus ab minus ab plus b square. So in between you can see that a square, I mean ab minus ab cancels out, we'll ended up getting a square minus b square. So this one I am talking. So if you get a question in this form, you need to write the factors like this. Is it confusing, guys? Please let me know.
Sir, can you explain
The last
second one?
Second one.
No, second one. And the
Okay, I will delete this. So a minus b whole square. So a minus b whole square, in a sense, you need to multiply a minus b 2 times. A minus b into a minus b. I hope you understand that. Then expand this. So first thing, what you do, you are going to multiply by a, the second factor. So a times a, see, I'm just writing the arrow and I'm writing the, I'm just multiplying. A times a is a square. Then a times minus b, which is minus ab. I hope you agree to that. And then you're going to multiply b, minus b times minus b times plus a, which is again ab. And finally minus b times minus. So we have a two negative signs. If you multiply, we'll get positive. So b times, what you can do is a square and check the next term. What is this? Minus ab, which is minus 3. Like for example, minus 3, which is minus 6. Minus 2ab, guys. Plus b. So that's the formula. That's an answer. Okay. And then the last one is the difference of squares. You're going to multiply a plus b and a minus b. So say similarly, just expand it. We'll end up getting a square minus b square. Okay, no need to spend much time here. I will explain. You will understand when we solve questions on this. Okay, so please tell me the quadratic function. This one, anyone? X plus 4, x plus 2. What is an answer? How do you expand? What is a quadratic equation for this?
Sir, I'll tell you the answer. Wait.
Okay.
give me this 1 second. This is also why
Sir, is it 8
Sir, the answer is x square plus 6x plus 8.
Okay.
Mama, no, microscope.
So what about iris? You said something.
Sir, the answer is correct.
Yeah, your answer is
Sir,
correct,
the answer is
Mohammed.
correct.
Um, yes, yes, Mohammed, your answer is correct. Very good. Okay, Iris, you're saying something. Here we have a two factors, Iris. We need to expand. See, first term, x times x is x square. X times 2, this one, x times 2 is 2x. And 4 times x is 4x. And 4 times 2 is 8. And simply this, 2x plus 4x is 6x. That's 8. So that's an answer. You understand, Iris?
Yes.
Great, great. Okay, so please try the other one, guys, quickly. X plus 4, I'm not writing 4 correctly, 4, and x minus 2. Who will answer this? Iris? So you just need to expand, distribute, and tell
Is
me the
it
answer.
x squared minus 2x minus 8?
You said minus 2x minus 8.
Yes.
Can you please check? I think you're almost there. I think you made a small mistake. I think.
No, sir, it will be. Sir,
Yes, yes.
it will be x squared plus 2x minus 4x plus 8. 2x squared.
Sorry, repeat that again.
Oh, sir, it's meant to be a plus 2x.
Plus 2x. Excellent, excellent. Yeah. This is an answer. Mohammed, do you have any other answers for this?
Yeah.
Sir,
Okay.
sir, you're asking for question 2?
No, no, no. I mean, do you agree with this answer? Iris, can you please try the next one?
Okay.
Amira, are you, I mean, is it difficult? I mean, you got the answer, Amira? Mohammed.
The answer for question 2 is correct, but for question 3 I will tell you.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, sure, sure, sure. So we just need to expand it as usual, and we need to simplify.
The answer for question 3 is x squared plus 9.
Iris,
X squared
what
plus 9
about
is the
you?
answer.
Is it x squared minus 81?
X square minus 81 is the correct answer, Mohammed. Very good, Iris. And
okay.
I will tell you the reason though. So just have a look at this. You need to multiply x and x. So x square, x and 9. X times 9 is plus 9x. And minus 9 times x is minus 9x.
X and x squared.
Yeah. And finally, minus 9 times plus 9
Plus
becomes minus
9x.
81. Yeah. Then
X squared plus
okay.
81
Okay.
because 9 9s are 81. That's the correct answer. x square
minus 81, I think, because we have a 9, minus 9 and plus 9. See, one is negative 9, one is positive 9. We'll get a negative
oh yeah
answer, isn't
plus
it?
minus
Yeah, exactly. Okay, just a moment, guys. Okay, so what you understand from the third question, you need to, we can write the answer directly. For example, if we have in the form of x plus 4 and x minus 4, so this is in the form of a minus b times a plus b. So what do you mean by that? We can just write it, we can write the answer, which is a square minus b square, which is, for this one, it is x square minus 4 square. What is minus 4 square? 16. 4 square is 16. Do you understand that, Iris?
Yes.
Okay. So no need to solve this now. I think you guys can answer without solving now. Please tell me quickly the answer. X plus 5 and x minus 5. What might be the answers?
Is it x squared minus 25?
Excellent, Iris. Mohammed, do you understand how we got that?
yes sir.
Okay. So please try the next one. What if the question is the reverse way? What do you mean by that? For example, if you have a question, x square minus 49, what are the factors for this? Welcome, Arfan. Any idea, Iris? Do you have any idea, Mohammed? See, no need to solve this question, Iris. I think you can see that. We have x square minus
It's
49. What
already
do you
like
mean by
type
the
of answer.
49? No.
Is it x?
Okay. So you said it's already a type of good one. But here you have a look at it. The question is fact. Yeah, exactly. So 49.
minus 7 square. Yeah.
Yeah, so 49 is nothing but my 7 square. So what we can do, this is in the form of a square minus b square. We can write the factors as x plus 7 and x minus 7. Yes, Arfan, you're right. You guys understand? I just told the answer as well. Let's try one more, guys. What is x square minus 9? Factorize this question, okay? Factorize.
Is it
X square minus 9. Please tell me the answer now. I didn't get you on.
Is it x square minus 3 square?
Okay, so first step you're writing, but I want the factors. We need to find the factors.
There could be x minus 6 or 3.
3. So since 3
X
square is
minus
9,
3
so the answer is
X plus 3, x minus 3.
so since we have x square minus 3 square, so that becomes x plus 3 times x minus 3. Yes, Arfan, you're right, and Iris. Okay, let's try one more. I think everyone understand after that. Factorize x square minus 64, guys. Muhammad, would you like to try? Mira.
Wait,
Arfan? Okay.
wait.
X plus 8, x minus 8.
Okay. Yep.
X square minus because
Yeah.
8 because 8
X square
multiplied by 8 is 64.
Okay, very good. But after that, what are the
Minus 8
factors? Yeah, after that, what are the factors?
X plus 8, x minus.
Yeah, excellent.
and it's
Yeah, it is just x plus 8 and x minus 8. So your voice is not audible, Mohammed. I mean, it's breaking a bit. Please check. So I think all understand this kind of equations using how to find the factors if you have a squares, difference of squares. Okay, so in the same type of questions we might get factorize 3x square minus let's say 36, guys. Oh, sorry, 9x square minus 36 or something. Yeah. So how do you solve this question? We can just simplify. So 9x square, we have a 9, right? So 9 can be written as 3 square. So 9x square becomes 3x whole square minus 6 square is 36. Then what you can do, which is 3x plus 6 and 3x minus. Are you able to follow me, guys? Iris?
Yes.
Oh, great. Mohammed, I hope you followed. I hope you are able to understand. Yeah. Okay. So the next one, yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the correct answer. Please try the next one, guys. 4x square minus 16. What are the factors of this one? How do you factorize, guys? First, you guys simplify the first one. 4 is nothing but a 2 square. So 4x square in a sense, 2x whole square. And 16 is nothing but 4 square. I think, yes, sir. Muhammad, would you like to try?
Is it?
Yes, Iris.
Is it 2x plus y? No, sorry, 4. 2 and 2x minus 4.
2x minus 4. Excellent. Okay, we can interchange these positions.
Sir,
That
even we can
doesn't
do
bother.
like
That
sir, even we can do like first you write 2, then bracket 2x square, then bracket minus 4y square.
4 square. I didn't understand really.
Like I mean, first we should write 2 like out, then we write 2 bracket 2x square bracket minus 4 square.
Okay, I understand. I think I understand now. So what you mean to say, you are trying to find the common factor directly. So which is not a bad thing to do. So what you did is you can take 4 instead of 2. So what you can do, if you write 4 outside the brackets, we'll get x square minus how much? 4. And then what you can do? What is x square minus 4, which is x plus 2 and x minus 2. Okay, which is same as this answer. This answer is same as this one. But for most of the questions we can't do this.
Yeah, like
For this question this is also a correct answer. I hope. Yeah, I hope you guys understand. Iris, can you hear me? Arfan, what about you? Can you hear me clearly? Okay. I hope it's fine now. Yeah. So I'm done with the basic questions. So if you want to try one more before we go to the quadratic functions, please try this. 4x square minus 81. So how do you solve this, guys? Quickly. Who will answer this? So 4x square minus 81.
Sir, just wait, let me solve.
Okay. Iris?
Sir, it could be 4 bracket x square minus 9.
You mean to say this?
Yes.
But how come 4 is the common factor here? Because we can't divide 81 by 4, right?
2.
So that even 2 is not a, yeah. See, in this question we are converting this into a square minus b square form, okay? Trying to write. For that, what you can do is 4 can be written as 2 square, right? So 2x whole square minus 81 can be written as 9 square. Now you can see that we have a, in place of a we have 2x, and in place of b we have 9. So you can write the answer as 2x plus 9 and 2x minus 9. That's an answer. Okay. Iris, do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, great. So let's go to the next type of questions, which is, yeah, so all these things you guys learned. Yeah, so these are the formulas I already explained you guys. Yeah, so, sorry?
Already explained the formulas.
Yes, exactly. So the final thing, we just need to try how to factorize the trinomials. What do you mean by a trinomial? Anybody? Trinomial has
3 terms.
3 terms, one thing, but instead of saying trinomial, we can say the quadratic function. I hope you guys know how the quadratic function looks like. The general form of, or a standard form of quadratic function is ax square plus bx plus c. So this is how the quadratic, this is the basic function, I mean the basic standard form of quadratic functions where a, b and c are the constants. For example, it looks like 2x square minus 3x plus 9. So this is the quadratic equation. From this quadratic equation, how to find the factors? Okay, if you read the third paragraph, you will get an idea, but instead of doing that, I will explain. Okay, we have two different basics. Okay, one is when a value is 1 or more than 1. So this is the standard form of quadratic function. If a equals to 1, it's a very easier way. So finding the factors are easy, straightforward. Okay, finding the factors are easy, very straightforward. If a value is more than 1 or less than 1, then we need to use the different method. I mean, it will take little time to find the factors. Okay, so let's try finding the factors when a equals to 1, guys. Let me take some questions. Just give me a second. Yeah, got it one, which is yeah, x square plus 5x plus 6. So the question is factorize this one. So which means we need to write the answer using the factors. For example, x plus a number and x plus another number. So we need to write the answer like this. So how do you convert that? We have different methods to follow. So I will try to explain in one of the method by regrouping or writing the factors directly. First, we need to pick the constant value. So constant in a sense C value. So this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. You can see that the a value is 1 here. So it's a little easier to solve. So what you can do is take the c value, which is a constant term, and multiply the 1 here, the a, so which is again 6. So you're going to take 6 here, and you're going to write down the factors of 6. What are the factors of 6, guys? 1, 2,
1, 2,
3,
3,
6.
4.
No, we don't have 4, right?
1.
But we can't divide. So we have 4 factors, and make sure write down the negative factors as well. So which means for the same numbers, guys.
Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus
6. Okay. I think Arfan answered. Maybe you're right. You're almost right, but not exactly, Arfan.
The x plus 3 and x plus 2.
Yeah. Yeah, that's correct. But I will
I
explain.
mistakenly wrote minus.
Okay, that's fine. That's good one. That's very good, Arfan. Okay, so let me explain to the others. So please write down the factors of the constant number. Then what you can do is, please check the middle number. What is the middle number here? We have 5, right? 5 or 5x, you can see that.
5x.
Yeah. So you need to pick the only 2 numbers out of this 8 numbers. So any of these 8 numbers, 8 factors we have, we need to pick 2 numbers which add up to, which adds to 5,
5.
which adds to the middle number, which is 5. And if you multiply those 2 numbers, the numbers which you are taking, that has to be the 6. Okay.
Sir, it
Yeah.
should be, the number should be 1.
Okay. Number should be 1, you said. Okay. So one thing you can see that the constant is positive 6. So when we get the positive number, whenever you are multiplying 2 positive numbers or whenever you are multiplying 2 negative numbers. So either you need to take 2 positive numbers or 2 negative numbers. On the second scenario, you can see that we have a 5x plus 5x in between. So obviously you are going to take both are positive numbers. So what are the 2 numbers you're going to take? You can take 1 and 6, which multiplies 6. But if you add it, we'll get 7. So that's not the correct. So we need to take 2 and 3. So what do you mean by that? 2 times 3 is the 6. This is the 6. And 2 plus 3 is the middle number, which is 5, guys. Okay? So which means 2 and 3 are the factors of this question. You can directly write the answer is x plus 2 is one factor and x plus 3 is another factor. Iris, finding it difficult? Muhammad?
No, I understand.
Okay. Muhammad, what about you?
I understood.
Okay, so let's try one more question then, see if you're able to answer. So x square minus Yeah, just a moment. Minus 2x plus, let me think of a number. Yeah, one moment. Yeah, I think it's correct. Yes, guys. So how to how to find the factors of this? Arfan, do you have any other method to explain this? Have you tried the same method or different method, Arfan?
Same method.
Same method, okay. So what are the factors of 12, guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. So I'm going to write the same in negative numbers. Okay. And then you need to take the two numbers. If you multiply those two numbers, the answer has to be minus 12. If you add or if you combine those numbers, the answer has to be minus 2, which because you can see that the constant is minus 12 and the middle number is minus 2. So what are the two numbers which add up to negative 2 and multiplies to negative 12, guys? I hope you know that if the multiplication is a negative answer, one number is positive and the other number is negative. I hope you guys understand that. So which are the two numbers you're going to take? And one more thing, we have a negative 2 as a
You're
middle
gonna
term.
take 6.
Yeah. 6 and?
Minus 6.
Okay.
Wait,
Yes.
wait. We will take, wait.
I think you answer correctly.
2
Minus
and 6. 2 and 6.
2 and minus 6.
No, sir. Yeah.
We need to take 2 and minus 6 because 2
Yeah.
2 times minus 6, 2 times minus 6 is how
Minus
much?
12.
Minus 12. And what is 2 minus? Oh, we
Minus
can't
12.
take this.
Yeah.
No, we can't take
It will give you
this.
negative 4.
Oh, that won't get okay. I will change the question then, guys. Sorry. So I thought it work. It will work. Okay. Let's take a negative 4 here. Okay, maybe sorry or fun. I mean, so I just thought it worked. Okay, so it might work. So, I mean, I just written this question by keeping these two factors in my mind. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, I think you understand now, which is minus 4. So on, you can write the answers directly, which is x plus 2 and x minus 6. Sorry for that. Okay, so we'll try some questions and see. Yeah, x square plus 3x plus 2. Mohammed, what are the two factors?
1, 2.
Okay.
And 4, 3. Yeah. Minus 1 and minus 2.
Okay. Would you?
No.
Okay, so here, if you add it, it has to be 3.
Decline.
If you multiply, the answer has to be 2. So which are the two numbers? Okay, I think someone answered. Arfan answered. Yep. So just take the two digits, 1 and 2. So 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. So that's it. We got the two factors, which is x plus 1 and x plus 2, guys. Okay. Okay, if you guys learning this first time, maybe it maybe little difficult. Okay, so but yeah, the first only thing you just need to take the constant term, find the factors of constant term, and please check which are the two numbers add up to the middle number, and which are, I mean, check those two numbers multiplies to the factor. I mean, multiplies to the common number, which is constant. Okay, the C value. Yeah. So I'm done with the webinar today. Please let me know, guys, if you have any questions. Iris, do you have any questions for me?
No.
Okay. Anybody has any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So would you like to try these questions quickly?
Yes, sir.
First one, factorize x square plus 5x. So what is the common factor there?
Common factor is 5.
5? Are you sure?
No.
Is x.
Yeah. So if we take out x, what will happen?
Yeah.
I hope you. Yeah, I hope everyone agrees to this. Good one. So please try the second one, guys. I think Iris will answer the second one. What is the common term there?
3 bracket
3a bracket a minus 4.
Yeah. So I think 3 bracket in a sense 3a is a common term. So that's what we are writing outside the brackets. And after that we'll get a minus 4. I hope everyone agrees to that. Third one, Arfan, would you like to answer? What is a common term in third question?
X.
Well, both are even numbers, Iris. So obviously
20
2x.
xy.
Okay.
2xy.
2x is a common term, okay, isn't it? If you take out 2x outside, what are the things we'll get inside the bracket?
2xy 10. 2x 10y minus 3.
Minus 3. Mohammed, do you agree with this?
Yes.
Okay. So the last one. What is the common term? First thing you need to find the common term. Yeah, the 5. And also we have y, right? So 5y is the common term. After that, just divide by 5y. Yeah. 4y.
4y minus 1.
1. Excellent. That's it. Good one, guys. So let's try one more set of questions. Where it is? Yep, here it is. So I hope you remember, I hope you guys remember this one, the difference of squares. What are the factors of x square minus 16? Sixteen is nothing but 4 square. So what is x square minus 4 square? What are the factors? Anyone?
X square minus.
Is it x plus 4, x minus 4?
Yeah, excellent, Iris. Mohammed, do you understand that, Amira?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So the next one, it's a little tricky one, but let's see how you guys answer. Arfan, what do you think? So 25p square minus 1. 25 in a sense what? 5 square, I hope everyone agrees to that. So 5p whole square. I hope everyone knows that 1 square is same as 1.
1, yeah.
Yeah. So now we can find the factors easily. Iris, what do you think? 5p plus 1.
Plus 1.
5p
Because
minus 1. That's it. So you need to split the question carefully. That's the thing. So again, in the next question, you can see that 36 is nothing but 6x whole square,
Is it
and 9 is nothing but 3 square. So 3y whole square. So we have two things inside the bracket. So that's what the answer is. 6x plus 3y and 6x minus 3y. Is the same you're trying to say, Iris?
yeah, 6x minus y.
Yeah. So the last one, guys. Who wants to try the last one?
Nine.
First thing.
is
Yeah.
it 3a square, 3 brackets a square minus 9?
Okay, that's very good, Iris. Excellent one. So you need to take out the 3 in this case, and then you need to simplify the other term, which is x square minus 3 square. So expand this, Iris, you will get the answer, which is 3 into a plus 3, a minus 3. Iris, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, that's it of today's webinar, guys. Hope you liked it. So see you in the different webinar. Take care.
Okay. But thanks. Bye.
Bye.